I get y'all 5 minutes to get situated, and I'll be right back. You get right. We going right today. And listen, I read some of them comments, man. Listen, y'all really think I'm lost, huh? All right. We're going to see. Okay? Yeah, y'all think I'm lost. Well, if I'm lost, how do you find me? Riddle me that. I'll be right back. What I'm talking about? Yeah, man. Out there, Jerome in a hat. Watch your mouth. Where y'all at, man? What's going on? What's going on? How's everything, my people? Yo, yesterday I had read a lot of them comments, man, but you know, y'all really think I'm lost, man. You know, it's a bug out, but find me if I'm lost. Find me, okay? Don't meet me on the lost path and say, hey, you're on the lost path. Well, what are you doing here? You lost too? No, man. I'm on the right path. You're on the wrong path. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So how can somebody who's a devil tell me that I'm in the wrong path? You want to know how I know I'm right what I'm doing? Because of the feedback, the negative feedback. Whenever the world disagrees with you, you're on your A game, because the world is evil. This world's life, the mind of this world is evil. So what you call evil, to me, is good. Like how the whole world hate Trump, right? They all hate Trump, but black people, right? Why is that? Why do we love everybody y'all hate? Why is that? Huh? Man. So we going back to the moon, huh? I thought we were forbidden to go back since Apollo 18, I think. Yeah, they said we can't go back. Yeah, man, we must have had the okay. The aliens must have gave us the okay. You know, Third Eye Atlas is up there still. What's up with that? Let's see some, you know what I mean? Let's see some pics of Third Eye Atlas from on high. But yo, y'all look at the Earth. I took a picture of it. And there's a lot of things on our Earth, homie. Like at the North Pole, there's a hole up there. If you look at the Artemis, the picture of the ship up there, right? New York Channel 7 has a picture of Earth. So this destroys all the flat earthers like mud. You know what I mean? You know, those who think the earth was flat, I look at them as flat. They're flat. They're flat-minded people. You know what I mean? Flat-minded people. So, but listen, right? At the top of our earth, at the North Pole, because it's on the tilt, right? So at the top, and you can see this on the picture, bro, there's like a suction. Okay? And right in the middle of that suction, there's this black cube, like a square. Look like the top of a pyramid. They call it black rock, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, but you can see that thing from space, man. And not only that, right above America, I live in Maine. So I know, like, I can look at the earth and I can see where I'm at. I'm right on the cuff. Like, here's Maine, here's the Atlantic, here's Morocco. I'm right across Morocco. So, but yet, I'm looking at the picture of the earth, and I look at Maine, and they got America like all brown. Like it's all mountains, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why they blocked out the life happening on America. They didn't do that with Africa. There's a lot of lights over there and everything. Woo, 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 woo. But in America, it looks all brown. But where I'm at in Maine, right above me, right above my head, and y'all hear me out, I'm not playing, man. Right above my head, there's a ship. There's a ship. Now, they got a ship up there that's been up there for a long time. It's called the Black Satellite. Nobody know what it is. It's just been in our orbit. They say that it's a radio, that it zooms in on the prayers and what people doing, whatever, what have you, whatever technology that's on high. This black satellite is up there, like, and I can see it. I can see it in the picture. And next to that black ship, right? Because you can see it. Next to it, there's a round gray ship that's shielded. What's that? Cloaking. You can see that it's cloaking the ship because it looks like half of a cloud and half of a ship, distorted round ship. And it has a light at the top. I don't know if it's cosmic matter light, if it's light of the engine, if it's just light, luminous, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but you can see it in the picture. So there's a huge ship that's above Maine. That's above Maine, not necessarily above America. It's above Maine, homie, where I'm at. You know what I mean? And I'm just looking at this like, wow, is this why they went up there? So they can show us this picture and not tell us, look, there go the two ships. Let us see, let the discerning eye see what the picture reveals. And my mind is open. My one eye is sharp. Okay, I'm real keen on details because I'm an artist. I draw. I'm all about detail. So when I look at a thing, you know what I mean? Granted, I got one eye, granted, yeah, but I've been using this one eye since the age of 4 years old. So I have mastered the Cyclops vision, right? So yeah, that's all I'm saying. Look at the picture of Earth, man. And you can see how the Earth is, you can see the green glow that surrounds Earth. Yeah, the green glow, you can see that. And you can see the firmament, where it begins and where it ends, where it goes into darkness. That was usually the boundary that we couldn't go past. We can't pass the firmament, but somehow they got the okay. And they're in the darkness now. This is how they could take this pic. They did. The picture, how they did. It's a beautiful picture, man. It's a beautiful picture. Yet it makes me think, why in the middle of war? Why do you want to just go around the moon? Not go to the moon. They just saying that we're going to go around it. But you and I know that they're going to it. You know what I mean? So what they going to find there? What are they looking for? They going there for a reason. What is it? It ain't no travel. Figure it out. What do they know? What's up there? What has awakened? Last time they was up there, you know what they found? They found a black woman in a 2-mile ship with this contraption on her face. The woman had dreads. Her skin looked reddish, ruddy, right? She had full lips. Eyes were more of a slant, bigger, like how my Lord explains how they have beautiful eyes like eggshells. She looked like how my Quran explained how the women will look in the hereafter. Okay? And she had this contraption on her face. She was in suspended animation. She was dead yet looked alive, being preserved for a later time, because that's what these beings do. They inhabit bodies. They inhabit your consciousness, a conscience. They inhabit a conscience. Okay? So beware of your conscience. You know what I mean? It might get used. You know what I mean? That's why you should always have your mind on your Lord. My Lord always tell you, remember, remember, remember for my remembrance. Why is his remembrance so important? Because if you're not remembering him, you're remembering the bullshit. You still doing the bullshit. That remembrance brings you back to reality. All right. So today we're going to speak about Aisha. We're going to read Aisha's chapter, and I'm going to speak for her today, man, because that's my sister. I love Aisha. Peace be upon Muhammad. We're going to speak about Adam being made of black mud. Yeah, black mud, black mud. Yes, the original man. The prototype was made of black mud, fashioned into shape. Okay, and we're going to speak about the jinn, the devil, Iblis, Shaitan, him being made of fire, and him having rulership over the earth before my Lord made it into the earth that we see today. Remember, before he said, let there be light, he looked down at the earth and it looked like vapor, looked like smoke, disorder. What was that smoke? What was all that smoke about? While the devil is the jinn, and they are beings made of fire. Smoke, fire, their rulership. Did we take Iblis's world? Think about it. Just something to marinate. We're going to get to it. We're going to speak about how my Lord made everything out of water. And we're going to speak about the duty of the soul and desert Arabs. Again, I want to put this through your head heavy, man. This evil posterity who inherited this book. The desert Arabs in the Middle East, they're not the true Muslims. No, this is why they have their hadiths and their sunnahs. They know this book, Quran, is not theirs. If God wrote you a book, would you sell it for another? Ask yourself that. Yeah, you would, if he didn't give it to you. Because the blame is not on you. It's not on you. It wasn't given to you. You was given a choice. You can let this rule with this or that. You chose the book. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that's how they do. You know, they inherited this book. And listen, man, yesterday I read a lot of the comments, man, and you guys really think I'm on a wrong path, man. That's really heavy. And I don't pray for y'all. I ain't doing that. I ain't gonna pray for you. All right? But the thing is this, though, right? I'm on the right path. And it's been proven to me many times, I will not come on here and lead you wrong. I won't do that. I'm not built like that. I can't lie like that. I've always been a terrible liar, a terrible thief. This is why I just always told the truth, and whatever I wanted, I just took it. Because I can't live with myself after with the guilt. Ain't it? Isn't that a destructive, stinking thinking, right? That's how I was, man. That's how I was. But I'm a better man now. And I have been revealed the truth. It's been with me my whole life. I am the truth. But this is the Holy Quran. Translator, not author, Maulana Muhammad Ali. He's a black man. He's a black man from Arabia, India. Before it was called Pakistan. Okay? Whatever. Sumer, that's what Pakistan was before the name Pakistan came. It was Sumer, home of the Sumerians, and it was with India. It was looked at as India, a part of India, like Indus Mountains, you know what I mean? Like, bro, they just, that's what happens when you get colonized. They change all the names. They confuse you with the names. They rename. Yeah. Well, my Lord taught Adam all the names. And I'm the offspring of Adam. So my job here is to get the names right. To put people in their proper names. Believe it, homie. I got knowledge of the names. Once you know the name of a thing, you know its makeup. You know its biology. You know how it's made. You know the mechanics of it, if you can name it. This is why Adam was so great. He had knowledge. Knowledge. This is what separated him from the angels. The angels, all they do is extol Allah's holiness. He don't give them knowledge. All they do is worship and praise him. He gave Adam knowledge. Knowledge is a gift. Don't abuse it. My nickname is knowledge. Everybody that know me throughout my whole life, they don't know me as Brent. You say, yo, you know Brent? You know knowledge? I know knowledge. Yeah. Knowledge. That's my name. That's what I named myself when I was 16. I didn't know why I did it. I could have had all kind of names. But I realized this, that it was a name that because I'm young and dumb, thugged out. I don't got no knowledge. But my name is knowledge because I would grow into it. It was a name that I could grow into. You understand? So now I have fulfilled that name that I named myself as a boy. I became it as a man. I put myself in that track. A lot of dudes, when you name yourself, like Flesh, Razor, that's a name that that's an energy. So without me not knowing, I put myself on a path of knowledge when I branded myself that title. Be careful what title you put on yourself, people. Be careful of what title you put on you. All right. We're going to start with Aisha. Okay, let me see. All right. Hold on for a minute. I'm telling me I lost. Excuse me. Hold on. Excuse me. I thought I had it on here, man. Bro. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Sorry about this. Excuse me, man. I just had it on here. Come on. Aisha's slanderous, man. See, and I can't even look, and I wrote it down and I didn't even good. All right, man. I knew I should have wrote down. Just give me a minute, all right? Shit bothers me, man. I just had it. I know it's like 600 on page 600 something, 500 something. Come on now. $700, $800 is on the 8. Here it is. Got it. Aisha's slanderers. Aisha. Aisha slanderer. Y'all didn't know this was in here. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know, you know. I know though. And I'm here to put you hip. You know, all these imams, they come on here and people talk in the comments. She was 9. She was 9. I'ma always hear that. I'ma always hear it. And I'ma always respond to it. Because my messenger, it is not no damn pedophile. We don't get down like that. True Muslims don't do that. That is forbidden. We kill people who do that. We run a train on them who do that to women and little girls, man. Yeah, we get, you know what I'm saying? Check it out. Excuse me. Excuse me. Nah, man, ain't no pedophile in here, dog. That's that Jew. That's that Jew literature. That's that Talmud. That's that Kabbalah. Take that to them. That's what they do. Not here, baby. No, we protect our women. All right, section 2, Aisha's slanderers. This is page 700, chapter 24. It's called The Light. The Light. Section 2, Aisha's slanderers. Slander. You know what slander is? When you talk about somebody behind their back, lies. Y'all women know about that, right? Right? When you don't give that man what he wants, what does he do, women? He shits on your name, right? Huh? He wants to destroy your image, right? Because you didn't give him what he wanted, right? What a sucker, right? Here it is. Aisha's slanderers. Check it out. Surely they who concocted the lie are a party from among you. They're Muslims. Deem it not an evil to you. Nay, it is good for you. For every man of them is what he has earned of sin. And as for him, among them who took upon himself the main part thereof, he shall have a grievous punishment. Let's break this down. Surely they who concocted the lie. Now, my Lord doesn't say what the lie was. He just knows that they will slander this woman, just like they slandered Mary, calling her a fornicator because she had Jesus with Joseph without being married first. Huh? You believe that? The Jews put that out there knowing that she didn't have sex with nobody. That boy was given to her by Jibril. So he doesn't say she was a young girl. That was the lie. He doesn't say. He just says, surely they who concocted the lie are a party from among you. So I'm a Muslim. And around this time, they are among Muhammad. So it's a party. It was people among Muhammad, which were Muslims or Jews or idolaters. They were among him around this time. Let's put it together. Surely they who concocted the lie are a party from among you, Muhammad. Yet they deem it not an evil. Deem it not an evil to you. Why would my Lord say that? But don't look at it as an evil to you, those who made that lie up. Why? Because it shows you who's who and what's what. It's good. It's good because it shows you the treachery of your own. Maybe your own, maybe not your own, but those around you. It is good for you to know who's like this around you. Deem it is good. Yeah. It's good that they told this lie so I can see their hand now. Huh? Surely they who concocted the lie are a party from among you. Deem it not an evil to you. Nay, it is good for you. For every man of them is what he has earned of sin. So it was a group of them. And whatever man earns with his hands, for every man of them is what he earns. We do good deeds and bad deeds. It's what our soul earns of good deeds and bad deeds. And as for him, among them, now it was a group who started this lie, but it was a main guy. One main guy, and my Lord points him out, not by name, but by an pronoun. Who took upon? Oh, check it out now. And as for him among them who took upon himself the main part thereof. So you know how it is, y'all. There's always one dude in the group. Yo, they did this, and I seen it, and oh shit, let me see. Yeah, there's always one cornball out the group that's stirring everybody up with the bullshit. Ain't it? Look how my Lord break it down. Huh? And as for him, among them who took upon himself the main part thereof, he shall have a grievous chastisement. So not only the group that promoted that bullshit, but the one who stamped it and made it official, who wrote it down in the hadith. Woe to those who write down with their hand what Allah gave no authority. All right. Why did not, let me read that again now. Surely they who concocted the lie are a party from among you. Deem it not an evil to you. Nay, it is good for you. For every man of them is what he has earned of sin. As for him, among them who took upon himself the main part thereof, he shall have a grievous punishment. Why did not the believing men and the believing women, when you heard it, think well of their own people and say, this is an evident falsehood? Now again, my Lord does not say what was the lie, but he does say, when you heard it, what was going to be said in the future about this woman, when those at that moment heard it, why didn't they speak up and say, why didn't they think well of their brother? Why did they? Because of envy. They wanted Muhammad's spot. They all do. Even your ones that are near to you. They are jealous of you. Being jealous of your brother, that's okay to an extent. It's when it becomes envy. Envy is what kills a man. That's what drives a man to kill that which he envies, right? So think well of their own people and say, this is an evident loss. So since nobody spoke up, when they heard it and say, bro, this is some bullshit. No, nobody spoke up. They kind of wanted to believe it, because when you're righteous, when you're upright, those around you want to see a dent in your armor. They want to see a flaw in you, so their flaws might not seem so bad unto them. They'll make a dent in your armor. Basically, they'll make a wrong with you just to justify how they want to treat you, just to justify what they plan on doing to you. Thank you for all the hearts, like, and subscribe. 66 watches, 21 thumbs up. Peace and power. Let's get it. Aisha slanderers, bitch-made motherfuckers. Excuse me, I had to get that out. I hate that. I hate it. That's the worst thing you could ever call a man, especially a black man. A pedophile. Boy, that's worse than bitch. That's worse than suck my penis, man. That's worse than that. And saying that into a man that gets you killed in prison, hurt in the street, but saying you a pedophile? Oh, I'll kill your whole town over that lie. Oh my goodness. No, black men, we love our daughters. We love our women. No. And we get plenty of sex. We don't have to go to little girls. There's plenty of women out there for us, and we love them all. Believe it. Only weirdos want little girls. Fucking weirdos, little boys too. Excuse me. Why did not the believing men and the believing women, when you heard it, think well of their own people and say, this is an evident falsehood? Why did they not bring full witnesses of it? Where's the witnesses out there, my deeps? Where's the witnesses? They didn't document that? Huh? Wouldn't you think they would have that if it was official? You know they would. Oh, we went to court. Charges was brought up. Yeah, we got witnesses. Here they are. Abu, Rahim, Salam. No, they ain't naming nobody. Why not full witnesses after this accusation? Because nobody want to lie for you. Check it out. Why did they not bring full witnesses of it? So, as they have not brought witnesses, they are liars in the sight of Allah. And were it not for Allah's grace upon you and his mercy in this world and the hereafter, a grievous chastisement would certainly have touched you on account of the talk you indulged in. This is the talk that my Lord is speaking about right now, that we indulge in. Talking about, she was 9, he did this, lying, entertaining lies. This is the indulged talk, the talk you indulged in, and had it not been for the mercy of our Lord, a chastisement would surely have befell you on account of you just running your mouth, spreading a lie. And were it not for Allah's grace upon you, he would have been whooped your ass for even repeating this bullshit. When you received it on your tongues and spoke with your mouths, that of which you had no knowledge, and you deemed it a trifle, while with Allah it was serious. Yeah, we deem it like, he's cruddy, whatever. But with my Lord, it's it's serious. It's serious. When you lie like this on his messenger, on the strength of a little girl, This is serious. We might look at it as, it's funny. Ooh, whether it's true or not, we're going to entertain it. With Allah, it's serious. With Brent, it's serious, as you can see. That's a serious accusation to make on somebody, man. You got to have proof when you come with that. When I'm in prison, if you call somebody a snitch, you better come with paperwork or you going to be stitched up. Yeah, you better come forth with proof. Because if you don't, you getting beat up. You getting raped. You saying this man raped her? Where's the proof? I don't have it. Bend over. It's your turn. Yeah, man. Lucky it ain't like that in the street with this. And why did you not, when you heard it, say, it beseems us not to talk of it. Glory be to thee. This is a great calumny. Why did we entertain it? Why didn't we just say, man, go ahead with that bullshit and just move on? And say, glory be to Allah, despite what the devil brings about. You know what I mean? Why didn't we act like that? Why? Because a lot of Muhammad's people were jealous of him. They love Allah admonishes you that you return not to the like of it ever again if you are believers. So if you entertained this little 9-year-old bullshit, if you entertained that and you hearing my voice right now, say this to you, don't ever do it again. And you're good. Don't ever utter this bullshit again. Allah admonishes you that you return not to the like of it ever again. Don't return to that gossip. Leave it alone. It's played out. It's corny. It really is, man. Who likes to talk about little girls' vaginas and Muhammad's penis? Shouldn't even be off a man's lips. Huh? Why is that the closest thing on your mind? What's wrong with you? Question you, brother. Question yourself, sister. Why is penis on your mind? Why is little girl vagina on your mind? And Allah makes clear to you the messages. And Allah is knowing, wise. Those who love that scandal. Those who love that scandal. That's what it is, a scandal. Propaganda to make you hate Islam. The devil runs this world, right? Doesn't he run the media? So what the devil tells you, what's evil? You're going to believe the devil? How can evil tell you what's evil? Just think about it. Whatever this world says as evil, I look at it as good because I know this world is based evil. Those who love that scandal should circulate, respecting those who believe. For them is a grievous chastisement in this world and the hereafter. And the Lord knows while you know not. And were it not for Allah's grace on you, and his mercy, and that Allah is compassionate, merciful. That's it. That's it. She only gets this. She only gets this page and that page. It ain't enough. He just knew. My Lord Muhammad knew. He wrote this. Muhammad wrote this. Yeah, he wrote this. He wrote Aisha slanderous. Jibril inspired. Jibril inspired, Holy Spirit, Jibril inspired writing by Muhammad. He wrote down something that they would use later on against him. That's Jibril all day, right? On plan Z when we not even on A, right? Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? Clearing himself of false accusations later on in life, like later on down the line, 10, 15, 20 years from now, somebody gonna look at this video and say, yo, he did this with a girl. And then that's gonna go around, right? Huh? Ain't that how it go? The righteous men always get slandered. The righteous women always get slandered. Now, the next one, it says, this is Aisha's slanderers. The next page goes on to say, slanderers of women. Allah don't like people who slander women. We don't like y'all. O you who believe, follow not the footsteps of the devil. And whoever follows the footsteps of the devil, surely he commands indecency and evil. And were it not for Allah's grace on you and his mercy, not one of you would ever have been pure. But Allah purifies whom he pleases. And Allah is hearing, knowing. Don't follow the footsteps of the devil. He only makes you to do indecencies and evils. You know what I mean? Allah's grace saves us. Okay? And if it was not for Allah's grace, not one of us would have been next to being pure. But Allah purifies whom he pleases. And let not possessors of grace and abundance among you swear against giving to the near of kin and the poor and those who have fled in Allah's way, and pardon and overlook. Do you not love that Allah should forgive you? And Allah is forgiving, merciful. Surely those who accuse chastity, believing women unaware of the evil are cursed in this world and the hereafter, and for them is a grievous chastisement. Surely those who accuse chastity, believing women unaware of the evil are cursed in this world. So you on a woman for no reason, she's a good girl, but you just hating. You're cursed. You're cursed in this world. And you got a grievous chastisement for your lying and slandering and accusing this woman of whatever sin you wanted her to do with you that she didn't do. Okay? On the day when their tongues and their hands and their feet bear witness against them as to what they did. So at judgment, the tongues will speak, not you speaking, hi, my Lord. No. Your lips are quiet. Your tongue speaks on its own accord. The truth, you know those words that you didn't indulge in on earth. The truthful words. Yeah, your tongue will speak it then. And your hands grab things, hands build, hands destroy. But on this day, they speak. And they will tell what they did. Goofy. They're going to tell what they did. Pow, stabbing, pointing, lying at the lineup on who robbed you, lying on Brent, pointing. It's going to hold that finger accountable. And your feet, your crusty, dirty, funky feet. Yeah, they going to get questioned too. Stinking, right? What did you run to? When you was on that heroin, you was running to meet that dope man up the street. He said, I'll be there in 5 minutes. You was 10 minutes away. And your ass did the Carl Lewis there, right? What did your feet, Your feet will speak up. He ran to go get that heroin. He ran to go rape that girl. He ran to go do this. He ran to feet takes you everywhere to go do sin. Feet gonna tell on you. Bear witness as to what you did. Man, you can't lose, baby. You can't win with Allah, man. Like he asks everything, man. He gonna ask the penis. He gonna ask the vagina. He gonna ask your butthole too, in your mouth. So whatever shame you have that you can't say, that you're too ashamed to make known, it'll make itself known that day. On that day, Allah will pay them back. On that day, Allah will pay back to them in full their just reward. And they will know that Allah, He is the evident truth. Unclean things are for unclean ones, and unclean ones are for unclean things. And good things are for good ones, and good ones are for good things. These are free from what they say. For them is forgiveness and an honorable sustenance. Slanderers of women. Right. So we read Aisha's slanderers, those who concocted the lie. My Lord don't even say what was the lie. He didn't say she was a little girl. It was adultery. It was this. It was that. No, he just knows that a lie will be brung up later on. He just knows. Because they did it with Mary. The Jews have this book. It's called Panther. The title of it is called The Jewish Life of Jesus. And this book is mind-blowing. Go to your library and look it up. The Jewish Life of Jesus. The title is called Panther. Right? Be right back. We're going to do a 3-minute break, and we're going to continue. We just did an hour. All right. Yeah, that was an hour, y'all. That was an hour. Yeah, it was. Now let that marinate on your mind, man. Let that Aisha story marinate. Why ain't no other imam never read y'all this? Why? Why didn't none of the desert Arabs say, in the Quran it says this? Because it goes against what their hadiths say. That's why. That's why. They don't even, them Middle Eastern desert Arabs, they don't even read my book. They don't even read that. They only do it when it's time to pray. Meritoriously. Right? That's it. And when it's time for prayer, they get up lazy. Lazy prayers. Be right back. You know what I was thinking too? You know that Muhammad was a black man, right? Because he got a woman named Aisha. I ain't never seen no desert Arab light-skinned girl, named Aisha. I'm from Baltimore City. I grew up with Aishas. Man. That's a black girl name. Come on now. Show me one Arab woman nowadays named Aisha. They won't name themselves that because they know it's a black name. They know it. They know it, yo, Aisha. They even made a hip hop, Aisha, you are the girl that I never had. Huh? Crazy, right? And they put it in a video with little kids. Another bad creation. That's the name of the group. Another bad creation. Aisha had a big fanny, not like Annie. Give up the pussy for some lettuce and some candy? Ha ha! At the playground. Heavy. What do these devils know, man? What are they programming you? What are they programming, huh? You peep their program in their system? Then years later, everybody talking about Aisha, a little girl, huh? Come on, man, get out of here, man. It's deep. Psychological trauma. Psyche. You need to check your psyches. Believe it. Excuse me. Turn to chapter 15. Excuse me. 15:28. All right. I'm going to read this whole thing to you, right? This is called The Devil's Opposition to the Righteous. This is page 527, section 3, chapter 15, The Rock. Section 3, The Devil's Opposition to the Righteous. And surely we created man of sounding clay, of black mud, fashioned into shape. And the jinn we created before of intensely hot fire. And when thy Lord said to the angels, I am going to create a mortal of sounding clay, of black mud, fashioned into shape. So when I have made him complete and breathed into him of my spirit, fall down, making obeisance to him. So the angels made obeisance, all of them together. But Iblis did it not. He refused to be of those who made obeisance. He said, O Iblis, what is the reason that thou art not with those who make obeisance? He said, I am not going to make obeisance to a mortal whom thou hast created of sounding clay, of black mud, fashioned into shape. He said, this is Allah, then go forth, for surely thou art driven away, and surely on thee is a curse till the day of judgment. He said, this is Iblis, my Lord. Respite me till the time when they are raised. He said, this is Allah, surely thou art of the respited ones, till the period of the time made known. He said, this is Iblis, my Lord, as thou hast judged me erring, I shall certainly make evil fair seeming to them on earth. And I shall cause them all to deviate, except thy servants from among them, the purified ones. He said, this is Allah, this is a right way with me. As regards my servants, thou hast no authority over them, except such of the deviators as follow thee. And surely hell is the promised place for them all. It has 7 gates. For each gate is an appointed portion of them. This is the Bible. We heard how Adam was made, correct? We created man of sounding clay, of black mud, fashioned into shape. And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. And God blessed him. God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, replenish the earth, subdue it, the fish, the fowl of the sea, living things, and have rule over all those things. Okay, so Genesis chapter 26, and God said, let us make man in our image, in our likeness. Does this sound like this man right here? Does this sound like this? Did these gods blow a spirit into Adam? Did they say how he was formed? They just asked, let us. That's asking. That's not commanding. Only Allah commands. He don't have to ask nobody for nothing. Let us make a man in our image, in our likeness. What's all this our shit? My Lord is one. He made Adam with his own hands. Huh? Different. Big difference here, y'all. Big difference. Adam equals man. Yes. We are all the offspring of Adam. All of us. All of us. Some of us believe, some of us disbelieve. That's how we divide it. Some believe in one God, others have idol gods. That's how we divide it. But we all come from Adam, who believed in one God. That's what divides us, worshiping other than Allah. All right, so we did that one. Black Mud, chapter 38. 38, 71. I want to read this real quick. When thy Lord said to the angels, surely I am going to create a mortal from dust. So when I have made him complete and breathe into him of my spirit, fall down, submitting to him. And the angels submitted, all of them, but not Iblis. He was proud, and he was one of the disbelievers. He said, O Iblis, what prevented thee from submitting to him whom I created with both my hands? Art thou proud, or art thou of the exalted ones? Now, the exalted chiefs, the exalted ones, they are the we in my book. Jibril is an angel, an archangel. Angels are below Jibril. They are just called angels, okay? You got angels, archangel, Jibril, Michael, ranks. There's all ranks. Then you have the exalted ones. And my Lord gives us a hint on the power of these exalted ones when my Lord told everyone to bow to Adam. All the angels bowed, But Iblis did not. Iblis is not an angel. He's a jinn. He was rose up in rank because of his obedience to Allah, even though he was made of fire, even though he's not like the angels made of light. But my Lord said, why didn't you bow down? Are you of the exalted ones? So the angels bowed. Iblis was told to bow, but not the exalted ones. They do not bow to Adam. So my Lord says, art thou proud? Are you proud? Or art thou of the exalted ones? Check it out. He said, I am better than he. This is Iblis. When I read the beef between Iblis and Adam, you know what rings my brain? The fight between black men and white men. Black people and white people. Black people being Adam, white people being Iblis, made of fire. Fiery temperament people with this dust-made people, humble people, low to the earth people, submissive dust against consuming fire. Huh? It's all symbolic. It's all symbolic. So what was going on high is the same thing that's going on low. Huh? Iblis didn't want to submit to a Negro, black Adam from black mud on high, and he won't submit to a black-skinned Negro on low on earth. So it's the same mechanism, same fight. And what did Iblis say? What was his excuse of not bowing? I am better than him. I am better than you. That better than attitude, that's white. That's what I call white people. Non-black people who say, I am better than you because my skin is pale. Period. That's some retarded shit, ain't it? But hey, you know, it's deep. It's the same attitude. It's the attitude. I am better than him whom you made of dust and black mud. I'm made of fire. Check it out. He said, go forth from hence. Surely thou art driven away. And surely my curse is on thee to the day of judgment. He said, this is Iblis, the devil, my Lord, respite me to the day they are raised. He says, surely thou art of the respited ones till the day of the time made known. Listen, he said, then by thy might, I will surely lead them all astray. This is Iblis now. He said, by your might, meaning the powers that you gave me, my Lord, I'm going to use them to lead your people off the right path. With little lies like Muhammad being a pedophile, with little lies like Jesus is God, with little lies like Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, with little bullshit like that. I'm going to lead your people astray. I'm going to make evil fair seeming to them. Meaning I'm going to make evil seem good, seem fair. He said, then by thy might, I will surely lead them all astray, except thy servants from among them, the purified ones. He said, the truth is, and the truth I speak, that I shall fill hell with thee and with all those among them who follow thee. Say, I ask of you no reward for it, nor am I of the impostors. It is nothing but a reminder to the nations and certainly you will come to know about it after a time. This is that time. Mwah! What? You ever kiss your oven? You ever kiss your holy Bible? Get it. Watch when July, y'all see my size here, right? Wait until May, middle of May. I'm gonna come on here. I'm gonna hit y'all with one of these. That's my jail pic. When I take my pictures in jail on picture day, on my visit, I take a picture like this. Yeah, pointing at the ooh wee. Watch. Get right. Bring it right. Always ready, so I won't have to get ready. All right, so chapter 15. Surah 26. Okay. I read that one. Okay. 15, 27. I did that one. And the jinn we created before of intensely hot fire. Yeah. Created before. So before Adam was made, the jinn ruled. This was a world of hot fire, man. Fire. Earth of fire, homie. We created before of intensely hot fire. So my Lord made the jinn out of intensely hot fire. You know, when it turns blue. That's when it's extremely hot. You know what I mean? Thank you for all the hearts. Like and subscribe, y'all. And join the channel. We're reading the Quran. Translator Maulana Muhammad Ali. Not the boxer. All right? But yeah, this is the official hardback. Gold pages. You can order it on Amazon. All right? Or you can go to the Nation of Islam webcast or whatever and get it through them. But you can go on Amazon and look at different Qurans, and this one will come on. It's green, hardback, green and gold. Hardback, green and gold. Maulana Muhammad Ali. This is the one that Farad brung from the east on the boat to here, Black Bottom, Detroit, 1930. This is what he brung to Elijah, the book. All right? Yeah, and you know, he told Elijah to study this. This is why the pictures of Farad, you know, there's a picture of him holding a book like this. But they want to worship the guy in the picture, but not what the guy in the picture is looking at. So it's like, yo, just whatever, man. Y'all can keep that nation, man. Yeah, man. You can keep that. Make my own nation. Believe it. I already tried it when I was younger. I named it the Mulatto Nation. Yeah, man, I did. I had a few people too. We was all mulatto kings. Yeah, babe. Yeah, man, I wrote up literature and everything, man. I'm good like that. Yeah, I'm good like that. I'll write the lit up quick. Believe it. All right. Let me see. Yeah, man. Made of fire. Check it out. Chapter 55. Chapter 55, 15. And he, check it out. All right, this is beautiful. Check it out. He created the jinn of a flame of fire. Check it out. Let me read this to y'all. This is chapter 55, Al-Rahman, the beneficent. Section 1, divine beneficence. In the name of Allah, the beneficent or merciful. The beneficent taught the Quran. He created man, taught him expression. The sun and the moon follow a reckoning, and the herbs and the trees adore him. And the heaven, he raised it high, and he set up the measure that you may not exceed the measure, and keep up the balance with equity, nor fall short in the measure. And the earth, he has set it forth for his creatures. Therein is fruit and palms, having sheathed clusters, and the grain with its husk and fragrance. Which then of the bounties of your Lord will you deny? He created man from dry clay, like earthen vessels, and he created the jinn of a flame of fire. Which then of the bounties of your Lord will you deny? Lord of the two east and Lord of the two west. Which then of the bounties of your Lord will you deny? He has made the two seas to flow freely. They meet. Between them is a barrier which they cannot pass. Which then of the bounties of your Lord will you deny? There come forth from them both pearls large and small. Which then of the bounties of your Lord will you deny? And his are the ships reared aloft in the sea like mountains. Which then of the bounties of your Lord will you deny? Everyone on it passes away, and there endures forever a person. No, and there endures forever the person of thy Lord, the Lord of glory and honor. Which then of the bounties of your Lord will you deny? All those in the heavens and earth ask of him. Every moment he is in a state of glory. Which then of the bounties of your Lord will you deny? Soon shall we apply ourselves to you, O you two armies, believers and disbelievers. Which then of the bounties of your Lord will you deny? O assembly of jinn and men, if you are able to pass through the regions of heaven and the earth. No, I'm sorry. O assembly of jinn and men, if you are able to pass through the regions of the heavens and the earth, then pass through. You cannot pass through without but with authority. Which then of the bounties of your Lord will you deny? The flames of fire and sparks of brass will be sent upon you. Then you will be not able to defend yourselves. Which then of the bounties of your Lord will you deny? So when the heaven is rent asunder, so it becomes red like red hide. Which then of the bounties of your Lord will you deny? So on that day, neither man nor jinn will be asked about his sin. Which then of the bounties of your Lord will you deny? The guilty will be known by their marks. So they shall be seized by the forelock and the feet. Which then of the bounties of your Lord will you deny? This is the hell which the guilty deny. Round about shall they go between it and hot boiling water. Hold on, he says, round about shall they go between it, and hot boiling water. Which then of the bounties of the Lord will you deny? All right. Okay. Chapter 77. (77:20). Did we not create you from ordinary water? Then we placed in it a secure resting place till an appointed term. So we determined. How well are we at determining? Did we not create you from ordinary water? We all come from water. I mean, yeah, of course, Brent, right? Yeah, right. You know, I guess I'm the last one to know that. You know what I mean? I just wanted to point that out. But let me read this to you real quick. Break this down. Y'all want to ask me anything? Ask me with a question mark at the end, and I'll answer it at the end, man. But I ain't reading out. I'm not reading your mind, man. Amen. By those sent, in the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful, by those sent forth to spread goodness, then those driving off the chaff, and those spreading goodness far and wide, then those making a distinction, then those offering the reminder, to clear or to warn. Surely that which you are promised will come to pass. So when the stars are made to disappear, listen, and when the heaven is rent asunder, that means ripped apart, torn in two, and the mountains are carried off away as dust, and when the messengers are made to reach their appointed time, to what day is the doom fixed? To the day of decision. And what will make thee comprehend what the day of decision is? Woe on that day to the rejectors. Did we not destroy the former generations? Then we followed them up with later ones. Thus do we deal with the guilty. Woe on that day to the rejectors. Did we not create you from ordinary water? Then we placed in it a secure resting place till an appointed term. So we determined. How well are we at determining? Woe on that day to the rejectors. Have we not made the earth draw to itself the living and the dead? And made therein lofty mountains, and give you to drink of sweet water? Woe on that day to the rejectors. Walk on to that which you called a lie. Walk on to that which you called a lie. Hell, y'all think hell ain't real. You gonna feel it. You feel it now. I don't know why you think it ain't one deeper. Walk on to the shadow, having 3 branches. Check it out. Walk on to that which you called a lie. Walk on to the shadow, having 3 branches, neither cool nor availing against the flame. It sends up sparks like palaces, as if they were tawny camels. Woe on that day to the rejectors. This is the day on which they speak not, nor are they allowed to offer excuses. Woe on that day to the rejectors. This is the day of decision. We have gathered you, and those of the ancient times too. So if you have a plan, playing against me now. Woe on that day to the rejectors. My Lord says, so if you have a plan, playing against me now, because it ain't gonna be nothing for you, but y'all ain't never heard nothing like this, did you? Check this one out. In the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful. Oh, what do they ask of what do they ask? Sorry, y'all. Of what do they ask one another? Of the tremendous announcement about which they differ. Nay, they will soon know. Nay, again, they will soon know. Have we not made the earth an expanse? What's an expanse, y'all? Because that describes the earth. An expanse, I look at like when I look out, when I'm on the shore at sea, the Atlantic Ocean looks like an expanse of water. That's how I see it. Have we not made the earth an expanse and the mountains as pegs? Pegs? You know, a peg on a bike. You know what I mean? It situates the bike when you park it. You put down the peg. So the mountains are like pegs in the earth. It holds up. It keeps it sturdy. Like, let's break it down. The mountains act as pegs. And we have created you in pairs and made for your sleep and made your sleep for rest and made the night a covering and made the day for seeking livelihood. And we have made above you 7 strong bodies. What is that? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, right? My Lord, in this Quran, he says we have 8 heavenly bodies. Earth makes 8. 7 above us. Earth makes 8. 7. So that would be Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus. 7. So what's up with Neptune and Pluto? Are they some made up planets or we swapped them up with true planets? They say, I was taught 9. My Lord says 7. Earth makes 8. 7 heavens. There's only one earth, but it's a heavenly body, earthly heavenly body. 7 heavens. Okay, check it out. And we have made above you 7 strong bodies and made a shining lamp. That's the sun. And we send down from the clouds water, pouring forth in abundance, that we may bring forth thereby grain and herbs and luxuriant growth, gardens. Surely the day of decision is appointed, the day when the trumpet is blown. So you come forth in host, and the heaven is opened, so it becomes as doors. And the mountains are moved off, so they remain a semblance. Surely hell lies in wait, a resort for the inordinate, living therein for long years. They taste not therein coolness nor drink, but boiling and intensely cold water. Requital corresponding. Surely they feared not the reckoning, and rejected our messages, giving the lie thereto. And we have recorded everything in a book. So taste, for we shall add to you nothing but chastisement. gosh. It's some heavy stuff I be giving y'all, man. Like, and all I see is Jesus is God. It's all good. Take a little break real quick. Be right back. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Reading this book to y'all, boy, take a lot of energy out the kid. I tell you that, man. Somebody gotta do it, though, man. Let's see what's going on here. Take a little break real quick and see what's on my people's mind. Bring your ass back, Muslim, and take your ass back to Cameroon or Ghana or Nigeria. Ooh, Minister, who's this guy named? Minister Timothy. Ooh, minister. He's a minister. That's how you talking? Jesus walked around the markets and ate food. Yes, he was. Him and his mother ate food. Alex, you were surely. You gotta check it out. Yeah, way up top. Aisha Bell, what's up? You be on here a lot, man. I see Adam, what up? Future, what up? Represents, what up? Adam, what's going on? Both Christianity and Islam are Jewish religions. You could say that, but Black Jewish, not no Khazarians, no, not those Jews, not the imposters. Those who represent the Jews now, that it's in mainstream with them curls and another, look dirty as hell. No. They never conquered nothing, never fought. No. Look at them. Do they look like conquering strong men that can carry a law? You know what I mean? Come on now. No, the real Jews are up in Yemen. Black people. Yeah, black people. They up in Yemen. They don't tell y'all about those Jews. And those Christians and those Sabians. They don't show y'all them. They want y'all to think we're the real Jews when you're nothing but Europe, when you came from the hillsides and the cave sides of the Caucasus Mountains of Europe. Straight up. Found some black people. They took you under their wing, washed you up, put some clothes on you, taught you how to speak, gave you some knowledge. You turned on them, took their knowledge, took their identity, and boom, here we go. This is where we at. Easy work. You have no power. I don't. My Lord do. Mary was over 40 years old when Jesus was born. Prove me wrong. Rebecca 3, Isaac 40. No, love your pagans. Rebecca, what's up? Adam going in. Jesus King. There we go. I knew it was coming. Toilet religion has risen. So I know dudes in prison that used to use the Bible as joint papers. And, you know, some probably did wipe their ass with them pages too. And, you know, them same dudes are thriving out here in the world. Where's their punishment? Whose book is really shit? You know what I mean? Yeah. If you can wipe your ass with it, then the book is full of shit. That must be your book. The book of lies. Islam is the truth, as Allah is so merciful. All right. Not that bad on here today, man. Not that bad. A lot of hate. But so good. Y'all can mock me. It's okay. I know. I'm unlearned. I don't have my PhD. That's what somebody said here the other day. He's not a learned man. He's not educated. God damn. I mean, shit. Do I need a piece of paper that's signed by some white man that says I'm this? I mean, god damn. For real. I know dudes who got masters and all this grabs and they don't know nothing about earthly things, homie. Their mind is on some more other shit. You know what I mean? Like they skipped over common sense and went to high tech. You got to go through the reality of common sense first before you become a damn robot. Master this level, this round. Before, you know what I mean? Like, come on now. You think too highly of yourself, man. You a baby, homie. Eating solid foods. It's just gonna constipate you. Give the baby milk. Y'all need breast milk when it comes to religion. Bro, watching me and my back at the same time. So damn, I'm watching you in the back, man. That's crazy, right? Damn, a man can't have no disabilities, right? I got beautiful eyes. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm always looking towards the east. Can you get better than that? Huh? I'm always looking towards the rising of the sun. I'm always observing my duty, Islam. You see how I freak my disabilities? You know what I mean? Like I bring the best out of them. I know it's lazy. I know it's looking towards the right. Thank God it ain't looking to the left. I be walking around with the cross one, right? But it's looking towards the right. That's a sign to me. Yet it's blind, yet looking right, right? Okay, so I'll have my tattoo here so I can say I'm always looking at my Lord. I'm always looking at Islam. My views are about Islam, yeah. And I'm on here reading with one eye. You got two. What's your YouTube page like? You ain't reading nothing. With two eyes and a tongue, and you learned. What have you given to the community? What have you given? Nothing. Nothing. Your opinion. And you know what they say about opinions, they like assholes. Everybody got one. I am funny. I do. I am. I love to laugh. Ask my woman. We laugh and joke all the time, man. A lot of it be at the people out there. My Lord says it ain't proper to laugh at people. Perhaps you may be better than them, you know? But it's not good. But man, I tell you, boy, y'all are comical, man. It's cute. It's all cute to me. One brother was like, brother, you really need a moderator. He's like, if you could read some of the comments, you would be pissed. I said, brother, let them be who they are. I don't want a moderator. I don't want to block people. I've been blocked and I didn't like it. Just for speaking the truth on somebody else's podcast in their comments. So I said, man, I ain't gonna do that punk shit. Let them say what they want. Who cares, man? Bring it. Give me your best insult, man. It's so what? It's off TV. This is TV, man. Come on, stop being so emotional with it, man. You know what I mean? I said, brother, let them communicate the way I allow them to be them, whether they devil or good. They show who they are with their remarks. Didn't my Lord say you'll know them by their marks? Words are indications on who you are, what it is. Words describe a thing. They speaking evil to me. Their words describe them, right? Because what am I saying on here that makes them disrespect me so bad? I'm not cussing at Jesus. I'm not talking down about Jesus. I'm not disrespecting God. I'm not shitting on Christianity. Christian don't even come out of my mouth. I'm not getting on the Jew. What am I saying that's so bad? All I'm doing is reading the truth. And this is the feedback I get. Just reciting. I'm just reciting a book. God's book. And this is the hate that I get back. Check yourself, man. You ain't checking me. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yeah, man. I told brother, no, ain't no moderator here, man. I don't want nobody regulating my viewers. Let my viewers speak their hearts. And then 2 years from now, they might see this video and they might be a new man. And they'll see themselves in the comments running their mouths. You know what I mean? And they'll reflect and say, wow, I was lost then. I have came a long way. I need to apologize to Brent James. I was stupid then, but now I know. Let me message this dude. Yo, man, 2 years ago, I was on your thing and you was speaking about Aisha and all I had on my mind was Muhammad's dick. And I was out of line about that, my boy. I apologize, man. Brother, you forgiven. It's nothing. Easy. I love you, brother. You are forgiven. Double time. If you can come back to me like this later, speaks volumes on your character. Chapter 32. Who made beautiful everything that he created, and he began the creation of man from dust. Then he made his progeny of an abstract of worthless water. Then he made him complete and breathed into him of his spirit and gave you ears and eyes and hearts. Little is it that you give thanks. So, Adam was made without a mother and a father. He was made of black mud, fashioned into shape of sounding clay, and Allah breathed into him an aspect of his spirit to make him complete. Me reading this is me being made complete. This is that breath, but that's too deep for y'all. I ain't gonna take it there, but I'm gonna say this though. Then he made, check it out. He created Adam from dust. Adam made of black mud and dust, okay. Then he took Adam, made of black mud and dust. And from that, then he made his progeny of an abstract of worthless water, sperm and ovum. Then Adam's progeny, his offspring, from dust to water, an extract of worthless water. Worthless water, he made me, men like us. Where the water made Adam. Adam's mud, black mud, spirit, fashioned into shape. Then he made his progeny of an abstract of worthless water. Then he made him complete and breathed into him of his spirit and gave him ears and eyes and hearts. Yeah. So then he made us out of worthless water. We got our form. Now we need life. So he breathes into us. He completes his creation with his spirit. Not image and likeness. And they say, when we are lost in the earth, shall we then be in a new creation? Nay, they are disbelievers in the meeting with their Lord, say the angel of death, who is given charge of you, will cause you to die. Then to your Lord you will be returned. Heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. All right. All right. So we spoke about Adam, Aisha, the jinn, man made of water, progeny of Adam. Now, my last subject I want to speak about is the evil posterity who inherited this book. And I'm going to wrap up with that. Chapter 7, Surah 173. All right. Or lest you should say only our fathers ascribed partners to Allah and we were descendants of them, wasn't it? Check it out. Okay, so after the children of Israel disobeyed Allah, and this was a group of them, they were named Ella. It was a group of the children of Israel situated on the Red Sea. Okay, Allah told them, do not fish on the Sabbath. They fished anyway. So they got punished. And so this is how that went. So when they neglected that whereof they had been reminded, we delivered those who forbade evil, and we overtook those who were iniquitous with an evil chastisement because they transgressed. So when they revoltingly persisted in that which they had been forbidden, we said to them, be as apes, hated and despised and hated. So he turned them physically into apes. Yes. And when thy Lord declared that he would send against them to the day of resurrection those who would subject them to severe torment, surely thy Lord is quick in requiting, and surely he is forgiving, merciful. Okay. Now, my Lord will send people to these Israelites that will subject them to severe torment and all that. I don't know if after this they went to Pharaoh and that's when all that happened with them. I don't know, but check it out though. Check it out. So they turned them into apes. Some of them believe, most of them disbelieve, few of them believe. So check it out now, check it out. So send people on them to subject them to severe torment. Check it out. And we divided them in the earth into parties. Some of them are righteous and some of them are otherwise. So out of these children of Israel, apes and men, both, he only turned those who did wrong into the apes, while the other ones witnessed it witnessed it. So these are masses of people, right? Children of Israel. So my Lord divided them. They were already divided, but he's letting us know. Divided them into parties. 2, believers and disbelievers. Some are righteous, some are otherwise. And we tried them with blessings and misfortunes that they might turn. Okay, so yeah, he tries them again with blessings and misfortunes. See how they act when they're under pressure. See how they act when things are going good. Okay, so boom. But after these people here, after them, okay, after they was divided, all right, into the earth, check it out. Then after them came an evil posterity. Posterity means generation. An evil generation came after the children of Israel, who were turned into apes. Then after them came an evil posterity, who inherited the book. They inherited it. When you inherit a thing, you didn't make it, it was handed down to you. Who inherited the book? The book is the Quran. That's what book means in this Quran. It means Quran. Why it don't say Quran? Because it wasn't the whole complete Quran at the time. It was a scripture in the form of a book that would soon become, through Muhammad, the Quran. Then after them came an evil posterity who inherited the book, taking the frail goods of this low life and saying, it will be forgiven us. And if the like of good came to them, they would take it too. Was not a promise taken from them in the book that they would not speak anything about Allah but the truth? And they study what is in it? And the abode of the hereafter is better for those who keep their duty. Do you not then understand? And as for those who hold fast by the book and keep up prayer, surely we waste not the reward of the reformers. Check it out. So these people who inherited the book chose to take the frail goods of this low life. And when they do that, that means they'll take it from you, they'll lie on you, they'll kill you, whatever they want. If it's goods and you got it, it's going to be bad for you. And they do all this stuff and they say at the end, this will be forgiven us. It will be forgiven. Doesn't the Christians say Jesus died so we can sin freely? This is kind of the same thing. So I think it's one part are the desert Arabs, and those who say it will be forgiven us, that's the Christian aspect of the people who inherited the book. Because Christians inherited this book, Jews and desert Arabs, really. But it gets detailed in here. This is the Arabs. This is the Arabs, hard body, and a splash of Christianity when they say it will be forgiven us. This is them. Now, let me see. Bro, this is chapter 7, Surah 169, the evil posterity. Bro, that's the hardest thing I've read, bro. Nice with it. Nice with it. Turn to chapter 9, 97. The dwellers of the desert. Check it out. And when a chapter is revealed saying, believe in Allah and strive hard along with his messenger, the wealthy among them ask permission of thee and say, leave us behind, that we may be with those who sit at home. They prefer to be with those who remain behind, and their hearts are sealed, so they understand not. But the messenger and those who believe with him strive hard with their property and their persons. And these it is for whom are the good things, and these it is who are successful. Allah has prepared for them a garden wherein flow rivers to abide therein. That is the great achievement. Section 12, the hypocrites and the defaulters from among the dwellers of the desert came that permission might be given to them. And they sat at home who lied to Allah and his messenger. A painful chastisement will afflict those of them who disbelieve. No blame lies on the weak, nor on the sick, nor on those who can find nothing to spend. If they are sincere to Allah and his messenger, there is no way of blame against them, the doers of good, and Allah is forgiving, merciful. Nor on those to whom, when they came to thee, that thou shouldest mount them, thou didst say, I cannot find that on which to mount you. They went back while their eyes overflowed with tears of grief, and they could not find aught to spend. The way to blame is only against those who ask permission of thee. Though they are rich, they have chosen to be with those who remained behind, and Allah has sealed their hearts, so they hear not. They will make excuses. This is the desert Arabs, right? They will make excuses to you when you return to them. Say, make no excuse. We shall not believe you. Allah has informed us of matters relating to you, and Allah and his messenger will now see your actions. Then you will be brought back to the knower of the unseen and the seen. Then he will inform you of what you did. They will swear by Allah to you when you return to them, so that you may leave them alone. So leave them alone. Surely they are unclean, and their refuge is hell, a recompense for what they earned. They will swear to you that you may be pleased with them. But if you are pleased with them, yet surely Allah is not pleased with the transgressing people. The dwellers of the desert are hardest in disbelief and hypocrisy, and most disposed not to know the limits of what Allah has revealed to his messenger. And Allah is knowing, wise. So this says to me right here that Muhammad was not of those Arabs, desert Arabs, because they disposed not to follow him and keep within his limits. They would have if he was of them, but since he's not, who are you? And Allah is knowing, wise. And of the dwellers of the desert are those who take what they spend to be a fine, and they wait for an evil turn of fortune for you. On them is the evil turn, and Allah is hearing, knowing. And of those around you, of the desert Arabs, there are hypocrites. And of the people of Medina also, they persist in hypocrisy. You know them not. We know them. We will chastise them twice. Then they will be turned back to a grievous chastisement. And others have acknowledged their faults. They mixed a good deed with another that was evil. It may be that Allah will turn to them mercifully. Surely Allah is forgiving, merciful. Take alms out of their property. Thou wouldest cleanse them and purify them thereby, and pray for them. Surely thy prayer is a relief to them, and Allah is hearing, knowing. Know they not that Allah is he who accepts repentance from his servants and takes the alms, and that Allah, he is the oft returning to mercy, the merciful. All right, man, we're gonna leave it there, man. That was a lot on y'all, I know. It's gonna be all right, though. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. We gonna make it there. We're gonna get to the mountaintop. Remember? Remember the mountaintop? Yeah, man. Gonna get there, you heard? No matter what. Prince James gonna get you there, man. Yeah, man. My Lord made me right. Not for no game, homie. Ain't no game here. No, man. No. Let me read you what Jesus said again. I'm sorry. I love this one. This is chapter 43, gold. Surahs 62, 63, 64. Here it is, y'all. Y'all ready? Here it is. And let not the devil hinder you. Surely he is your open enemy. And when Jesus came with clear arguments, he said, I have come to you indeed with wisdom, and to make clear to you some of that about which you differ. So keep your duty to Allah and obey me. Surely Allah is my Lord and your Lord, so serve him. This is the right path. But parties among them differ. So woe to those who did wrong, for the chastisement of a painful day. Wait they for aught but the hour, that it should come on them all of a sudden, while they perceive not. Friends on that day will be foes one to another, except those who keep their duty. And they say, are our gods better, or is he? They set it forth to thee only by way of disputation. Nay, they are a contentious people. He was nothing but a servant on whom we bestowed favor, and we made him an example for the children of Israel. Jesus. Allah made him to be an example for the children of Israel. He was sent to them, not the world. The comforter who would come after him, Muhammad, he was sent to the world. But you hear Jesus right here? You hear Jesus? What'd he say? And when Jesus came with clear arguments, he said, I have come to you indeed with wisdom, and to make clear to you some of that about which you differ. So keep your duty to who? Not me. He didn't say keep your duty to me. He said keep your duty to Allah. And what? Obey me. Obey me. Jesus told you to obey him. Huh? What's wrong with y'all, man? All right, let's do the prayer and I'll read a few. Bismillah ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen ar-Rahmanir Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Idina siratal mustaqim. Siratal latina an'amta alayhim. Guril mutubi alayhim. Wala darleen. A'udhu billah minash shaitan irrajim. And were it not for Allah's grace upon thee and his mercy, a party of them designed to ruin thee, and they only ruin themselves. And they cannot harm thee at all. And Allah has revealed to thee the book and the wisdom, and taught thee what thou knewest not. And Allah's grace on thee is very great. I, Allah, am the best knower. This book, there is no doubt in it, is a guide to those who keep their duty, who believe in the unseen and keep up prayer, and spend out of that which we have given them, who believes in that which has been revealed to thee, and that which was revealed before thee, and of the hereafter. These are sure, these are on a right course from their Lord, and these it is that are successful. Those who disbelieve it being alike to them, whether thou warn them or warn them not, they will not believe. Allah has put a seal on their hearts and their hearing, and put a covering on their eyes, and for them is a grievous chastisement. Ameen. Yeah, that's a prayer that I had memorized, That's in the beginning, fundamental principles of Islam. Yeah, I got a few pages of the book memorized. I just haven't been memorizing it for a long time. I've been doing a lot of writing, but I memorized a lot of it. All right, y'all, let me see what's going on here, man. Yeah, before I wrap up. Okay, we got 2 hours in on this joint. Aisha said, confused. That's what you are. You can't tell me what I am. Check out Grandmaster Man. You contradicted yourself. Let him know, Aisha. Let him know. Grant, no, you're lost. Grant. Yeah, it looked like, what's her name's dad? Kim Kardashian's dad. He kind of looked like him a little bit. The Olympian man. Yeah. Mr. Grant. Mr. Grant said, blah, 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 ga, huh? Yeah. That's what they hear when the truth is recited to them. That's what they hear. It's like Charlie Brown. Whenever you talk the truth to a knucklehead, it just comes out like Charlie Brown. That's all they hear. He ain't lying, blah, blah, blah. That's what he heard. That's how his brain computes truth. But you talk some lie to him, oh man, he's wired up tight. He's all ears with that. A claim based on nothing. Got that right. You disprove your own religion. Let him know, Aisha. Aisha is laying it down. Dang, y'all Christians are lost. Aisha, like and subscribe and join the ISHMALITE, girl. If you a woman, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. She sound like an ISHMALITE. She fighting. Ishmaelites are fighters, boy. Verbally and physically, mentally and spiritually. We don't walk away. Nah, yo. No, those are the Israelite Muslims. We Ishmaelites, Obi. We will burn you down. You want an argument? Okay, I'm going to come down from where I'm at on high, and I'm going to come on your level, and I'm going to burn you down, and I'm going to go back up. That's how it will go. Yeah, man. I'll lend a hand down and lift you up if you want to come up to where I'm at. I'll do that. That ain't no problem. But yeah, I'm not looking down on you. You got something to say? I'm going to come down to your level, and we going to meet face to face, motherfucker. Now talk. Show me the truth. Yeah, that's how Prince James get down the Ishmaelite world. That's how we get down. Ishmaelite. Yeah, we want to know what's on your mind. You know what I mean? We want to know. Bring it. Let them know, Aisha. Who was the son of God? No son. Why do you think everybody got to have a son and a daughter, dog? He's the creator of the heavens and the earth. He has no wife, no son. He has creation. You know what I mean? corrosive thoughts. Corrosive thoughts said, turn to chapter 10, Surah 95, and you know I do that for them. What does it say? And be not of those who reject the messages of Allah, for then thou wilt be of the losers. 1094, that's what it was. It's like, no, that wasn't it. But if thou art in doubt, as to that which we have revealed to thee, ask those who read the book before thee. Certainly the truth has come to thee from thy Lord. So be not thou of the doubters. But if thou art in doubt, as to that which was revealed to thee, ask those who read the book before thee. Now, what are you trying to say here? That desert Arabs are the ones who was given the book initially? So if I have a question, I should go to them? Please tell me that's it. Please tell me. Please tell me, man. You don't even got to tell me. I know that's what you did too. But they don't deal with this book. Remember? They traded in this book. They don't know this book. Those who were given this book before me was black Arabs from South Arabia. Not even them. Abraham's people, all the messengers since Abraham had a scripture from this book. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? The book been around since Abraham. See, this is the people, he's a desert Arab. You could tell. They always want to tell a man like me to go to them so they can teach me these words that are one syllable words. Man, a fifth grader could read this. He made it easy just for that. Bro, I don't need no moderator, no desert Arab moderator to school me in my study of the Quran. Show me one Arab on TV reading out this Quran and explaining it page for page. Show me that. You won't. Because when they read this out loud, it makes what they worship. It makes them feel stupid. Because it proves them wrong when they read out this book trying to defeat you, trying to prove they're evil reading this. It don't work like that. This gonna make you look stupid. The same thing happened with the Israelites when I did my debate with them. They want to come in my book and try to turn. I said, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? You don't even read your book. How you gonna come at me with mine? You don't even get out of here, bro. Get out of here with that, man. You are loony, man. Loony. But yo, that's what they do. That's what they do. Made me forget my train of thought. 35 thumbs up. Like and subscribe, man. And look at the page, man. I got reels. I got my artwork on there. I drew a portrait of my cat. I drew a portrait of a shark. Oh, I want a shark. Yeah. And I got some AI drawings that I create, and the AI draws it out. But it's my depiction. You know what I mean? And I've made all these videos that describe scenes in the Quran to give y'all visuals. You know? I got the best page on YouTube, man. This page gonna get its due. Maybe not while I'm alive, but I make this page, right? Because I got kids, man, and I'm not with them. And that bothers me because I'm here to serve, man. Especially my children. I love my children, but I can't be with them right now, man. And that's just what it is, man. So I look at it like this, man. You know, they may never know who I am again. You feel me? Who don't know? But listen, what have I left behind that can represent me right? What, my jail record? That's not a good memory. So my kids, they can come on YouTube and maybe one day they be scrolling and they might see my mom, they might see their daddy's face. If they recognize, they might recognize my name, who knows? Boop. What is this? My father? This is what he was about? This ain't what my mama told me. This ain't what I heard in the street. This is what he was into? The Quran? My father was a preacher? Nah, not a preacher, son, daughter. A Muslim, one who does the will of Allah, one who just tries to behave, man. I'm a servant of Allah, period. No title. Servant, slave of Allah, Lord of the worlds. Believe it. Proud. And you know, my kids, they can see who their father was personally through this thing here, because this technology is just going to enhance, over time, technology upgrades, you know what I mean? And who knows how they may freak my page in the future. Because I know ain't no page like this around. None. You know, desert Arabs don't want you to learn this book. This is why they don't read it to you. Because if you would study it and read it, you'd be looking at them like, who the hell are you? You're not, no. Thank you for preserving the book. Thank you for that. Thank you, Desert Arab, for that. And that's it. Now there's a party out the Desert Arabs that believe in Allah and the last day and does good to others. It is. And I hope I meet that group one day. But until then, they devils, period. Until they show me otherwise, until they burn them hadiths and sunnahs and they raise this up high again. That's when I might deal with you a little bit. You feel me? But no. You abandoned this book because it didn't line up with your desires. Period. What I called it yesterday, you chose the desire life. Not designer, desire life. You chose that over what's good and what's upright. You chose desire over that. So this is what you get. All right. I'm looking at you. What you look like. Where your face at? You want to join me live? You want to come on live and rap with me? Oh, okay. You lucky that I don't do it. Wait, next week I'm going to put some money on this joint. And bro, we going to have one-on-ones, man. Yeah. You want to get to speak to Brent with one-on-one. And I'm going to teach lessons on here too with the blackboard and videos, man. Right. Get out of here, man. I'll debate you. Yo, corrosive thoughts. I don't know, man. Your thoughts may be too corroded. No, there's no gambling in Islam. No intoxicants either. Debating's not gambling, though. There ain't no money involved, man. Ain't nobody paying me to gamble. I mean, to debate. Debate is not gambling. Yeah, niggas talk a lot of shit in the typos, but we're going to see how you is in real life. Look, corrosive thoughts on here shitting on me while he's throwing out all these chapters to me. My book says the Jews and the Christians often wish that they were Muslims. 9:31. Let's see what this man talking about now. They take their doctors of law and their monks for lords besides Allah, and also the Messiah, son of Mary. And they were enjoined that they should serve one God only. There is no God but he. Be he glorified from what they set up with him. Woo, woo. Corrosive thoughts. That was a banger, boy. Thank you for giving me that one. I like that one, man. Damn. See, my brain, I can't remember everything. They take the doctors of law. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Y'all worship everything except the law. You take your learned men, your doctors of law, your lords, and the Messiah, son of Mary, as God. Yeah, they did. Thank you, corrosive thoughts. 31, chapter 9:31. Good gracious of night, corrosive thoughts. Was this supposed to help your argument or help mine, brother? I don't know. Man, are you a Muslim or what? Because you giving me that good stuff. You heard? I don't know if you trying to go against me, but damn, my goodness. Thought so myself. Seems incoherent. Alcohol in the back needs time out here and there. My Lord says intoxicants and games of chance are forbidden to you. Games of chance and intoxicants. Look. Grant said, Happy Easter, y'all. These idol worshippers, man. Idol worshippers, boy. They are funny as hell, man. Yo, man, I got a book down here. It's called, no, it's a movie I showed y'all yesterday. It's called American Gods. American Gods. It's a good movie, man. They letting y'all know who y'all worshiping on these holidays. The Easter holiday is about fertility, laying eggs. You finding eggs, opening them up before they're born. Isn't that kind of like abortion a little bit? Just think about it, huh? Just examine it. You're on an Easter egg hunt. Now, what does the egg hunt has to do with Jesus resurrecting on the third day? What does hunting for money in eggs has to do with Jesus' resurrection? What does that got to do? So no, you're worshiping the fertility goddess. Go on. Celebrate it. Give her power. Because my Lord says in the Quran, besides me, what they worship are all female divinities. Besides Allah, it's all female divinities. Rebellious devils in the form of female. Be masculine, man. You know, a lot of these men worship women. They do. I never did. They never let me. Women knew my power so much that they would get mad if I didn't like, how can I say it? Like, when a woman know who you are, she will bring that out of you. Whether you're ready for it or not, she's going to bring it out of you, bro. And women have seen my life in the past before I witnessed it. And they brung it out of me. And I was kicking and screaming because I wasn't ready. You know what I mean? But that woman will bring that out of you. Whatever's in you, that woman will manifest it. She'll bring it to light, homie. That's what they do. They reflect us like the moon reflects the sun. Huh? All right, now. Look at Android hit me with the hearts. Oh, wait, it was 28. nigga said, oh, wait, it was 28. Yeah, let me see. It ain't gonna get no better. What do you say, my boy? What do you say? Man, my boy at 28. What do you think? Oh, you who believe, the idolaters are surely unclean, so they shall not approach the sacred mosque after this year of theirs. And if you fear poverty, then Allah will enrich you out of his grace, if he please. Surely Allah is knowing, wise. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. The idolaters are surely unclean, and they shall not approach the mosque after this year. Wow. Idolaters. They was told you can't come in here no more after this year, whatever this year was, 618, year 624. I don't know, but check it. They were told. Heavy. He doesn't know what he's ignoring it. What am I ignoring, man? 65 for. I like y'all doing this. Do this. You're looking in your book. Good man. Test me. Yes, please. Test me. 65 for. All right, I'm here, man. And those of your women who despair of menstruation. If you have a doubt, their prescribed time is 3 months. And of those, 2 who have not had their courses. And the pregnant woman, their prescribed time is that they lay down their burden. And whoever keeps his duty to Allah, he makes his affair easy to him. This is the command of Allah, which he has revealed to you. And whoever keeps his duty to Allah, he will remove from him his evils and give him a big reward. My Lord got good news. Every surah, it's like you give me a surah. I don't know if you're giving me it to prove me wrong, but every one you give me makes me love him more. Like, thank you, brother. Like, I mean, thank you, man. I'm glad that you know in your surahs, you feel me? I like that, man. Yeah, man. Test your brother. Test me. Test me, please, man. Yeah, don't just put me to the test, please. I love tests, man. Live. Yeah, man. See, I'll go where they want me to go. You know, if I was hiding something, I would make excuses, right, y'all? Well, that page ain't on here. I ain't got time for that. I'm sticking on my lesson. Fuck that. What do you want to know, bro? Where do you want me to go? Let's go there together. Huh? Yeah, that's what I want to do. Let's walk together, brother. To the truth, to the falsehood, to the lie, to the doom. Let's go together, man. And let's destroy it together. If when we meet it and it's not right and exact, let us both destroy it. Come on, real talk, flex, bro. The devil's on your ass. What's your next flex against the Christian? Purple D coming on with a lot of anger. Y'all remember 8 Mile when Makai was like pumping a lot of anger? He's like, let that bitch go first. Pumping a lot of anger. Little D, little Purple D, you got a little brother on here too. I call him Little Brown D, but you ain't little D, you big uppercase D, Purple, huh? That's how you feeling, huh, little Purple D? I don't do hadiths, ass. I'm sorry. I don't fuck with them pedophilian ass books, them molesting ass books. Man, I hope you ain't reading them hadiths, man, and letting them rule you, man. Come on, man. those hadiths and the sunnah, the Kabbal, not the Kabbah, the Kabbal. I mean the book that the Jews read with the tree of life and their bullshit, right? Okay? All right. Damn, I forgot what I'm talking about. Excuse me. Alazoot. You guys to give me a page, man. I'm not doing all that. You got the phone right there, right? Google what surah chapter is Alazoot. I can't do it. Only got one phone. You got to meet me halfway here, man, if you want some. According to the Quran, it comes from the spine. What is he talking about? Tell us where semen come from. Look. Who's it? Magic Ninja. Yo, hey y'all. Magic Ninja want to know where sperm come from. Shall we tell him? It come from a dick. You got one? It come from a hard dick. Can your dick get hard? A lot of y'all can't get hard no more. You know what I mean? So they don't know stuff like this. Semen come from the dick, a hard dick. You ain't probably see one of them or had one of them in a long time, buddy. But yeah, that's where it come from. The balls. You understand? Do you got balls? A lot of y'all don't got balls, man. Nope, you got an empty sack. Bubble gum in them motherfuckers that you get out the machine, the bubble gum machine. Excuse me, y'all. I get funny. I get a little razzle dazzle, man. No disrespect, man. Yeah, man. Kicking it on here with my people, man. We love to have fun, right, y'all? Right, y'all? Look. Quran says you are wrong. Oh, Magic Ninja. He really want to say magic nigga. That's what he really want to say. But you know, he a white man. He can't say it like that. But that's what he really mean. Answer the question. Okay, little S. What's the question? If Islam is peace, why does apostasy result in death? I don't know what the hell apostasy is, man. And why does that... You see, y'all be asking some trivial, childlike, retarded questions that really don't have an answer. The answer is a guess. And that's what you guys want me to do, is lie to you. I know a lot of people like that. They ask you shit just so you can lie to them. I don't know why. It's like they want you to lie to them, dog. They set it up so you can lie. Yo, the need to be right has no limits. The need to be right. My goodness. My goodness. The need to be right. It's kind of the need to be white. Yeah, man. You know how we do, y'all. Yeah, excuse me. I'm half German and half black. So I got a lot of spunk in me. I got that. Nah, I ain't no Puerto Rican. I don't fuck with them either. Nah. Because if you don't talk their language, you ain't a part of them. We can look like each other all goddamn day. But if I don't know their tongue, I'm not accepted. It's all good. I don't move like that. Yeah, the Puerto Ricans too. I got love for some. They women, you know what I mean? And some dudes back in the day, no homo. Good brothers, good Latin King brothers. Yeah, and Neanderthals. I met the best of them, and I met the worst of them. And I know Puerto Ricans, they hate blacks. I know that. And they really hate us when we get their sisters. Yeah, they really hate that. But That's another topic. It is what it is, man. Yeah. Excuse me, Black and German. I got a lot of blood flowing through me a lot. I got a lot, boy. You know what I mean? All right. Well, let me get up out of here, y'all, man. I know y'all like kicking it with me. I know we have fun on here and all that, but we also learn. And we got to make learning fun, man. We got to have laughs. It can't be so serious all the time. Man. And I got to work on that myself, too, as an individual. I take things too serious. You know what I mean? Because I've lived a serious life and I've dealt with serious consequences, man. You know? And I just like to be understood clearly. I don't want no discrepancies between us. You know what I mean? I want you to know who I am as a man before I'm a Muslim. Because I was a man before I became anything. Just like I tell dudes in gangs, hey, yo, listen. You was a man before you became a soldier, before you became a Crip or Blood, before you became a Marine, before you became a doctor, before you became any title. You was a man first. And how was you then? Was you a respectable man? Was you a truthful man? Was you a just man? I was. So me receiving Islam was just an add-on to my character because I've already had those attributes of Islam. You know what I mean? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, freedom, justice, equality. These are all things I strove for that I wanted. Love, peace, and happiness, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. These are the 12 jewels of Allah. This is other literature that has nothing to do with this book. What I just told you has to do with the God bodies, the nation of gods and earths, because I was a 5%er in my younger teenage days. I studied the mathematics of Allah, Allah mathematics, Allah's 12 jewels, Allah's alphabet. I never studied the 120 lessons, never. I only did the 12 jewels, the alphabet. You know what I mean? That's all I studied. And I did the math with that. And then, yeah, man. It's all Allah. It's all Allah. And I understand why they told me when I was young that you're God, you're Allah, the arm, leg, arm, head, the man, arm, leg, arm, head, ALLAH forms a man, a circle. Allah is man. Yeah, I never believed that, but I could see how it would build the confidence of a people who felt inferior, which is Black youth. I could see how that built their confidence. Because before that, they were saying we were thugs, we were drug dealers. We are the rejected ones. Nobody love us. But when somebody told me I was God, I wanted to believe that. But I knew I had to act like that, to be that. So that inspired the young generation of Black boys to become gods instead of thugs and all that, because they were told, God is a man. You are God. You are Allah. But when you grow up and become a man, if you make it, you soon realize who you are. And you're cool with that because you've been yourself the whole time. And you realize I'm not God, but I have a piece of him in me, which is my spirit that he blew into me. I have an aspect of him in me that I must awaken, and let that spirit guide me in life rather than my desires of my flesh. You gotta at some point mature out of that I am God. You gotta get out of that. That was for a time, that was for people. It served its purpose. We here now. We're confident. We have knowledge of self because in searching who God is, you discover who you are and who you ain't. That's what the search for truth leads you. It leads you to who you are or who you are not. If you're reading good stuff and you say, bro, this is me, this is how I feel. And if you're reading this good stuff and it's like, bro, I don't understand this, this is garbage. You know this ain't you. It ain't you, period. Remember what he said? I divided them into the earth. Some believe, some otherwise. Man, wisdom, 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 wisdom. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Before Abraham was I am. Yo, corrosive thoughts. Hold on. Corrosive truth, that was your most corrosive thought right there. No, that was your most corrosive truth. Yeah, I am. 2 nouns. 1 noun and 1 adjective, right? I am. No, my book is left. I think you're missing a noun there, Mr. Truth. I think you're missing the 3rd word after I am. There's only one version of the Quran. There's only one version, brother. Now there's different, many translations of that word, of that book, but there's only one Quran, homie. But I understand what you're saying. This man's zeal could be used for Christ. Then all my deeds would be in vain. But why would I waste my light like that? I've accumulated this light with Christ. So what the hell are you talking about? He's with me. This isn't done without him. Bugged out, man. Bugged out. Once you dig Islam, it's refutable and easy to prove false. Once you dig Islam, I don't know. It's not. This book has no doubt in it. It isn't. I've been looking for it. I do. That's what I do. I look for it because I want to be true with myself. If I found anything that was remotely contradicting to what I read in this book, I would tell you and I would warn you about it. But there's none. Sorry. It just ain't one of them books. It's not. At least to my knowledge, being an unlearned man, but learned in reality. I may be unlearned in your system, curriculum, but in reality, the real world, in poverty, I'm a wizard. God damn it. Yeah, I got it all up here, man. I know how to survive. Oh, Magic Ninja. She's 6. This is 6, 9, 12, 13, 18. She done been so many ages, man. Like, I don't talk about little girls like that. I just don't. No, I just don't. No. All right. Y'all done, man. You ain't got that, man. Nothing. But y'all hungry for the truth. Got you. I got you, man. All right, y'all. Let me get up out of here, man. It's 2:39. I want to thank y'all for joining me, man. Like and subscribe. Join the channel. Read the channel and study the channel. Go into my Reels videos. 3-minute videos. And I got 2,000 of them on there. I mean, I went in hard about it. But really good videos y'all should peep. Bring you closer to Allah, not Muhammad. Allah. We worship Allah, the Lord of the worlds. Peace be upon Muhammad. Peace.